Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am giving you the ultimate Sephora VIB sale haul. I went in stores today to see all the new goodies and there is so much, you guys. I definitely went crazy. It's definitely the haul of Sephora hauls. I wanted to focus a lot on some new arrivals because I love to test out new products, and there's been a lot of new releases this week in anticipation for the sale, and luckily a lot of them were in store that I could grab today. I always do buy online, pick up in store. Just a couple things I had to order online, including like the new Patrick Ta palette. I really thought I was going to be in stores today, but unfortunately I guess it doesn't come into stores until April 8th, but I do have that one on the way. But I have tons of stuff for you. I have all of it on my face. I'm going to be doing some demos for you, so it's kind of like a haul and a first impressions in one. The Sephora VIB sale just started today for Rouge, April 1, for 20% off your entire purchase. VIB will be in a few days, and also Beauty Insider. I will let you guys know when it is your tier's turn to shop. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. In this bag, I have all of the makeup goodies, so we will start there. I also have skincare and fragrance. Let's start with a couple of foundations that I grabbed. First being a brand new launch. I was so excited to see this in stores because online it says it's online only, but check your stores because they should have it available. This is from Rare Beauty and they just launched a tinted moisturizer. So this is called the Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 20. Now I decided to just go ahead and grab this even though I'm not really into the whole tinted moisturizer thing, but I just wanted to see what it's all about. Might as well get a discount on this new launch. So I got the shade 24N. It's described as a weightless tinted moisturizer that instantly blurs and hydrates skin with light to medium coverage and a natural finish. So I went ahead and tried this on the face today. I was pleasantly surprised how this went on the skin. It applied so nice. It just glided right on, and I felt like it had decent coverage. Honestly, for a tinted moisturizer, I could definitely get medium coverage out of this, so that made me very happy. The only thing I'm iffy about is it is a little bit glowy on me, which is to be expected, so I want to see how it wears throughout the day because I did kind of tame that shine by adding my powder in, but it was definitely glowy. I will try to update you guys maybe in the description box how it wore for me today, but I loved how this applied, how it felt on the skin. It is so lightweight, you guys. Like, I think this is going to be an ultimate summer spring skin tint. I feel like combo dry skin would also really enjoy this one. All right, next up, I finally repurchased this. I've just been hearing nonstop things about it, and I've had this in the past. I've used it up I think twice now, and I went ahead and grabbed another one. It's the Dior Backstage Air Flash Foundation, which is like an aerosol spray foundation. And this stuff really is so good. It's very, very long lasting on the skin. It has a natural look to it, so it's not overly matte, it's not overly dewy, it's a great in between, but I've always been impressed with the wear on this and just how beautiful it makes your skin look. So it's expensive, that's why I wait usually until there is a sale to pick it up. I actually grabbed my self tan shade in this for photo shoots because I think this is going to be a really nice one to wear for different photo shoots and when I'm on camera and stuff. So this is in the shade 3W, which I went with warm. I'm not usually warm undertones, but I feel like my tan is usually warm, so that one seemed to match me when I was in store the other day, so I did pick this one up. It is water resistant as well, that's how it stays on so long. It's weird to apply, so usually I'll just spray it onto a beauty sponge and just plop it on the face that way. But yeah, excited to have this in my life again. All right, next thing, and I really can't believe I picked this up today. It was very spur of the moment, but this is a brand new launch from Fenty Beauty. They did have this one in stores. It is the Sunstalker Face Eye Bronzer Highlighter Palette. So initially when I saw this on Trend Mood, I was like, that's a total pass for me because it's basically all of their bronzers in this palette, and I'm just kind of over bronzer palettes, highlight palettes, and all of that. But then I was thinking about it, I was like, you know, that also says eyes. And I was like, you know, this would be kind of the perfect all-in-one palette to use for the face. You could do your eyes with it, has highlighters in there, and I was like, okay, like this is actually kind of sounding good to me now. Let me go ahead and pick this up and we'll see what it's like. But initially I was just thinking bronzers, and I was like, easy pass, but no, this you could really do a lot with, and I'll go ahead and demo it for you guys. I have it on the eyes today. I have it on as my bronzer and as my highlighter. I have to say, I am impressed. I'm usually not a fan of Fenty's eyeshadow formula. It's not the greatest in my opinion, but this does not feel like their eyeshadow formula at all. It is their bronzer formula, so it's not the same as the shadows. I will say though, this deep shade, which is Thick Mint, it took me some building for sure. I don't think it gets as super deep as I would like it to, so I'm wondering how that even works as a bronzer on deeper skin tones, if it's good. I know you don't have to have it super packed on for bronzer, but it definitely took some building on the eyes. But otherwise, the other matte shades were really nice, and I have to say I was so impressed with these shimmer or highlighters as they are in the palette. They went on so nice, and it is totally different than their regular shimmer shadows. So it's like creamy to the touch. It feels wet and it just glides right on. So I think I'm really going to like this just as an all-in-one palette, and I don't mind having the different bronzer tones too. That's always nice because again, I'm either super fair or I am self-tanned throughout the week, so sometimes I need more color options. So I really am liking this, and it's so surprising, but it might be a hit from Fenty Beauty. Definitely recommend checking this out at the sale. I also bought a cheek product from Sephora. This is the only blush I picked up, and I'm actually surprised at myself again because I had 2 cream blushes in my car. I was gonna buy the new Tarte, I was gonna buy the new Huda. I swatched them in store. I was not impressed, and I have a lot of cream blushes already that I love, and I'm like, you know, we can pass for now. These just seem too light for me. It's not the formula I like, so I was just gonna buy this guy here. If you didn't know, the Sephora brand is 30% off during this event. You don't need a code or anything. So I've actually been hearing that Kylie Jenner's makeup artist uses this shade on her. I don't know if it is this exact one. I heard it is, but it could be a different one. It just says long lasting blush and Flirt It Up, and it's this bright pink. I almost forgot to use this today, so I did apply it over top of a blush I already had on, but oh my gosh, this is so pigmented. I actually had to tone it down a bit, but yeah, if you want a pigmented blush that's a powder finish, definitely check these out. They're selling like hotcakes though, so you'll want to run and get your hands on them. Here's a little swatch so you could see it, but it's a really nice blendable powder. It's kind of a coral color, but apparently this is what, again, Kylie's makeup artist uses as her blush, and it's not like the Dior one that everyone had said. I don't know. I'm always hearing different things every day, but I had to try these and I'm really excited about it. Okay, next up, I had to try something from the new Gwen Stefani line. I think it's pronounced Give, and I've been hearing amazing things about the brow pencils, and I saw she had like this micro point pencil, so I was like, let me try this out. She also has a thicker angled one if you guys prefer that, but I really like, let's say, Huda Beauty's micro brow, so I think this is kind of a similar aspect. It's called the Hella On Point Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. I got the shade number 2, which is Taupe. I also swatched the blonde, and I actually thought that this one looked almost lighter than the blonde one, but it is a double end. It has the thinnest little pencil on top, which I love for precise application, and it does have a nice spoolie. So I thought it worked really well on my brows today. I think they look really good. Sometimes I struggle with my brows, but yeah, I'm liking how they look today a lot, given that I used a more micro tip pencil. So really excited to try this. I should have talked about this earlier, but I did also pick up a new concealer. I think I ordered a couple as well because there's a lot of new ones out right now, but this is an older one actually. It's from Dior. It's the Forever Skin Correct. I hope I bought the right one. This is in the shade Cool Rosy. But I feel like I think Britt Clark talked about this one and how she loved it. It's like a great anti-aging concealer. It doesn't sink into fine lines, so I had to try it out. I'm hoping this is the right one. This thing is huge though. It looks like a jumbo size. I was shocked when I opened it, and it has the hugest doe-foot applicator. I did apply it under the eyes, and I do feel like they look really smooth. The color is just about perfect. It matches my skin. I probably could have gone one shade lighter, but I think it does match really well. So I'm actually really excited about this one. I know Dior has an even newer concealer out from the Backstage line, but I decided to wait on that one and see if anyone reviews it because it didn't seem to be getting the best reviews on the site. So I feel like I'll just go with this kind of trusted oldie but goodie one and see how that one works for me. And then I also bought this bronzer here from Milk Makeup. I've been wanting to try this. It's been looking intriguing to me. It's a liquid bronzer. It's called the Bionic Bronzer, and I chose the shade Time Travel. Now, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about this one. I did demo it today, and I think maybe liquid bronzers just really aren't my thing. I tried it with a sponge, and you definitely want to shake this up because at first I just got all this oiliness on my hand when I squeezed out the formula, so definitely shake it. I tried it with the sponge and I just feel like it wasn't applying it well, and then I went in with a brush which was a little bit better to kind of pack it on, but it's just too light almost and it just looks greasy. So I don't know if I'm loving this one. I do prefer, I think, cream over liquid bronzers. I know these are a lot more like super natural though, so if you're wanting that, maybe, but I don't know. It has good reviews, but I just don't feel like I'm vibing with this one. I'll have to try it out a couple more times though. Alright, if you know anything about me, I am a lip product junkie. Went a little overboard, I will say. I feel like when I'm in store, I just kind of grab things and I just buy way too much. Let's start with what I am wearing, and I decided to go ahead and grab the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. I think this is the newer formula. I'm not quite sure. I know they just come out with a new one, and the shade is Prim Rose. I tried out their first ones, and those were super light. Like, they didn't really offer a ton of color, but these do. So these are exactly what they look like in the tube on the lips. It's super pigmented, and to me this is a pretty much spot on dupe for the Makeup by Mario plumping lip serums. I know those have been going out of stock, so if you aren't able to get your hands on one, I swear this is the same thing. I really do think so, but it actually has an easier applicator that isn't so messy as the Makeup by Mario one. That one's a little bit too big and it's kind of messy to apply on the lips, and this one actually does have a cooling sensation to it. It has like almost a minty feel. So I don't know, you guys. Do I like these better? I don't know. I like them pretty on par, but since it's easier to apply, I might like it a little bit better. But it's basically like a lip gloss in a stick form. Tarte is such an underrated brand. They really have some hits here and there, and I definitely recommend trying out these new Juicy Lip Plumps from them. I also wanted to show this. I did not buy this during the sale. This was sent to me, but I figured I would show it in case that you guys are wanting to pick one of these up. But this is one of the Merit lipsticks. They just launched new ones. This is the signature lip. It says lightweight lipstick in the shade Baby. How pretty is this packaging though? This shade I saw in stores. I was like, that is so beautiful, and sure enough, that is the one that I was sent. So really excited about that. It has a lipsticky smell to it. Like, it smells like makeup, but it's a light scent. Look at this color. Oh my gosh, I love it. So it has really great pigmentation. It's not super glossy looking. It's creamy, not matte. Seems like a gorgeous formula. Really impressed by how opaque that is. Also picked up a Dior lipstick. I'm wondering how this color is going to compare. I've been wanting a Dior lipstick for a while. I'm kind of on a Dior kick right now, as you guys could see. But this is the Dior Addict Rouge Brilliant Shine Lipstick. I saw the shade Beige Oblique and I thought I would grab it. I love beige lip colors. So how beautiful is this? I love the packaging. Sometimes Dior products are always sold out, but I feel like this line you can usually find in stores. And then it looks dark, but it actually goes on lighter than you think. Let me go ahead and swatch this one. So this definitely is more of a sheer product. It's a little glossier than, let's say, the Merit, but it's a gorgeous beige that just matches with cool tones. It matches with warm tones. I just think it's so beautiful. So I have no doubts that I am going to love this lipstick. And then I also grabbed the Tower 28 Milky Lip Jelly in the shade Pistachio. I've been eyeing this one. It's one of their newer colors, but I love this milky pink of the pistachio, and I really like this gloss formula. I have a few in my collection. So pretty. This is going to go great with either of those lipsticks as well, but you get full opacity with these. They are very lightweight on the lips as well, not thick at all. So grab the pistachio color. And the last lip product, I know this is very excessive, but I picked up another Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Cozy Lip Cream. The one that I picked up, it was the lightest shade and it was almost too light. I definitely have to wear like a darker lip liner with it, so I grabbed a darker shade that I could wear for every day, and this one is in pinky brown. So I thought this one would be absolutely perfect. I do like this formula. I am a fan of liquid lipsticks. This has a very matte formula. It's almost mousse-like. I wouldn't say this is ultra drying to the point where like your lips are cracking and stuff like that. It's just more of a mousse formula. So this is pinky brown, and yeah, it's just a bit more dark than the one I bought, so I think it'll be perfect. Here is all the nude lipsticks you guys already know. All right, so that's the lipsticks, and I think that's most of the makeup. Let's move into some skincare and accessories. And by accessories, I mean like brushes. So I really enjoy Sephora's eye brushes. I've just fallen in love with those over the years, and for 30% off, you know I'm gonna grab a couple. So this is the Pro Brush 14. This said it was good for all over shadow, so I figured I would pick this one up. So I think that'll be a nice one to just kind of wet and then apply my shimmer all over the lid. I also picked up the number 27 Pro Crease Brush as well. This is a really nice medium size. I'm wondering how it's going to apply to shadow because it seems a little flat than I was thinking. I was expecting it to be more rounded, and unfortunately they don't have like the displays out, so you just kind of have to guess, but this is like their main crease brush. Maybe it'll get fluffier as you use it, but it is a nice kind of mid-size shape. And this one is a repurchase for me. This is my favorite little crease brush if you guys have smaller eyes like me. It works so well. So this is a duplicate. I had to have two because I loved it so much, but it's tiny, but you can really build color in the crease with this. I don't have a lot of lid space, so sometimes having a smaller brush like this, I could really get in there and build the color, and it works so good. Highly recommend this number 24 brush. So had to grab a backup. All right, skincare. I am so excited about this. This is the Tatcha sunscreen. I think it's been sold out online, but my store had a ton of it in stock. So it's called the Silk Sunscreen with SPF 50, and I've just been hearing nonstop rave reviews. What really drew me into this one is because it is a mineral sunscreen, which usually works a little bit better for oily skin because it's more kind of mattifying and not so glowy. So I did actually try this out earlier in the car. I had no makeup on. I loved the finish of it. Like, it really did give a matte finish. There's no glowiness whatsoever. It didn't feel like a typical sunscreen, and I didn't get a weird sunscreen smell at all. So I think I'm going to love this, and I think oily skin is definitely going to want to try this sunscreen. So this is the packaging. It's actually very thin. It's a lot thinner than I thought it would be, but you do get 1.7 ounces of product. Next up, I have the latest Youth to the People serum, and this is the Retinol and Niacinamide Youth Serum. So sometimes I do get PR from them, but this time I did not get this. So I definitely wanted to try this out. It just sounded right up my alley for my skincare needs. It has the most potent non-prescription retinoid in the formula that's going to help with fine lines. So it says it's going to smooth textured and blemished skin. Yes, please. Improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles, and brighten an even skin tone. So I definitely wanted to try this out. It just sounds amazing, and I am a fan of the Youth to the People brand. So here is what it looks like, and I think this is going to be my new go-to. Hopefully it does not break me out. I've been having really good skin lately. Another thing for acne prone skin I had to try. This is from Glow Recipe, another brand I pretty much buy everything from. This is their Strawberry Smooth BHA and AHA Salicylic Serum for clarifying and retexturizing. So this one might be a nice nighttime serum for me. I love that it's a strawberry theme. They always do different fruits and stuff for their lunches. I'm gonna see if it smells like strawberries. Maybe lightly, it's not overpowering at all, but this feels like a very nice gel formula. BHA and salicylic acid is amazing if you guys have acne prone skin. So that is what I'm going to be using it for, as just an anti-blemish treatment, and smooths the look of bumps and fine lines. So excited for this one. I really hope it works out. All right, and last but not least, we have fragrance purchases, because you already know there was gonna be a couple. Let's start with the Sephora Favorites perfume sampler. So I decided to go ahead and grab this one. This is one of the expensive ones because you get these deluxe sizes and not just the little spray vials. With these sampler kits, you pay $75 for this kit, which seems like way too much money, but that's not all you get in here. You also get a certificate to redeem for a full size. So basically you're paying the price of the perfume, $75, the full size you want, and getting these minis for free. Now there is an Atelier sample in here, which is about $30 for this alone. So I thought that that was a good deal. So the perfume I'm thinking about getting is actually in here. It's the Golden Nectar from Nest. I was talking about this in my Sephora shop with me and I was like, I don't think I like it, but now I've been into Sephora a couple of times now. I've sprayed it and it's kind of grown on me a little bit. And so I think that's what I'm gonna get. It has a very much makeup smell. Like, it smells like lipstick, like a high-end lipstick, but then it dries down into this gorgeous, warm, ambery floral. So I just couldn't get it out of my head. And instead of just paying for it, I think it's $75 for this size anyway. I might as well get the free stuff, you know? So that is what I plan on buying. But you also get the Black Opium from YSL, a really decent size. The Clean Skin Reserve, another good one. Again, the Atelier is the Bohemian Orange Blossom. Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. You get Chloe Naturelle, and then up here, I think this is Versace Dylan Turquoise. So figured I would pick up that kit. Those are always a great deal if you're a perfume lover. For new scents here, I bought the new Valentino Donna Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. So I had to see what this was all about. Let me go ahead and compare because I'm going to totally get these confused. This is the old, this is the new. They look practically identical here. Okay, so I personally think they are very different. I feel like I get a ton more floral. In the original, it's very much a fresh floral in my opinion. In this new one, it's very sweet and fruity, but also like, it's still like nice for every day and very airy like the original. So I definitely think it is a nice kind of upgrade of the original. If you guys prefer something just more fruity or if you're into more florals, you'll probably like the original. But yeah, I'm glad I picked this one up. I think it's going to be a really nice one for the warmer months. The other perfumes I got are little mini sizes. So I actually got a mini of the new Ellis Brooklyn fragrance called Sunfruit. You guys know I'm a pretty big fan of their scent, so I had to try out the latest. And this one is so summer to me. It is very fruity, a little bit green, and I feel like I get a little essence of something beachy in there. Maybe like a coconut leaf or something. I don't know. I'll have to look up the notes on this one. But it is very pretty, very summery. But I do think I prefer the Valentino Coral over this one. So I don't think I'll be buying the full size. It looks like the notes are fresh fig, handpicked jasmine, and vanilla planifolia. It's described as a fresh solar. I've never heard of a solar fragrance, but it's nice, very beachy. Let me go ahead and share my last perfume purchase. This is the Killian Angels Share. So they finally released a mini size of this, and you guys know I'm a huge Killian fan. Now this is definitely more of a fall winter perfume personally, but I wanted to go ahead and pick this up to have it in my collection because so many people rave about this scent. This smells like apple pie or like apple moonshine, something like that, apple crisp. I'm getting that baked cinnamon apple-y note here, and it's good and it's very gourmand. Like, it smells very edible, but also it's still very rich. It's not like Bath and Body Works apple. So I do like it and I think it's really good, but I'm definitely glad I didn't buy a full size of this one as well because I think it's definitely something I'll want like once in a while, but definitely not for like every day. But if you guys want to smell like a baked apple crisp or baked apple pie, definitely try this out. It's so strong too. It's going to be very long wearing. But yeah, it's not something I would buy in a full size, but still happy to have a mini of it. And then last but not least, I did pick up a restock of my IGK charcoal dry shampoo. This is a really good one if you have very, very oily roots because it is strong. Like, this will make you instantly dry up there. So if you have dry hair, I probably would not suggest this. You only need a very little amount. You don't want to overdo it because then you kind of get some buildup going. But definitely only for very oily hair for sure. So that is it, I think, for this humongous Sephora VIB sale haul. It definitely went a little crazy, but I love this time of year. You guys know I love to review different products, so this is my time to stock up and get a good discount and share with you kind of what's exciting on the market. Let me know what you guys are picking up. I will have all of these things linked down below. If you guys do use my affiliate links, I appreciate it so much. Any money I get back from that, I put into buying more product to review for my channel. But that is gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys are picking up down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.